Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Fine then. Right. So today we'll start with interventions domains. We'll start with concomitant medication domain. Okay. So at last I'll review your codes. So let us now discuss a couple of domains. Then we'll go to reviewing of your codes. Okay.
Recording in progress.
See here. Concomitant medication domain. In the interventions category. In concomitant medication domain. So what this domain will capture? If this domain will capture if subject is taking any extra medication other than our study drug. So you have a separate page in the CRF also. See, concomitant medication. So what medication is taken, how much dose, totally, how much units, reason, start dates, end dates, it continuing or not. So these type of details will capture in a concomitant medication domain. So what the domain will capture? This domain captures when subject is taking any extra medication other than the study. Any extra medication other than the study. Okay. So when and all you will take a extra medication. So there are two scenarios we will take. Scenario one, maybe because of previously because of any diseases previously or illnesses. Previously, for example, subject have an asthma. For asthma is taking the tablets, is continuing the same tablets after the clinical trials also started. That's continuous problems. He will take the concomitant medication, correct? This is one scenario. In another scenario, clinical trials have started. He got some adverse event or side effect. He got some fever, cold, headache, body pains. Any adverse event he got it. So due to that adverse events also, he will take the concomitant medication. Correct? So in these two scenarios, he will take the concomitant medication. Some extra medication he will take. Okay, clear? So now understand what this domain will capture. Let's see the structure. Structure is one record per intervention, occurrence, per subject. For each intervention occurrence, for each concomitant medication, means, for example, subject is taking 3 medicines, we will going to get 3 observations. Subject is taking only 2 medicines, 2 extra medications is taking. So those 2 observations are going to get a in your output data set in the concomitant medication domain for each subject. Okay. So what is the topic variable here? The topic variable is CMTRT. The topic variable. Identifier variables are, these are the common variables we have. Study ID,
Unique subject ID,
domain name, and yes, unique subject ID. Here also we have to derive the sequence number, CM sequence. Okay. So let me give the list of variables and their labels, and let us discuss about each variable in detail. So these 4 we already know before only. What is study ID? Study ID is nothing but study identifier. Name of the study, protocol name, study name we will capture here. Domain abbreviation. So we are discussing about concomitant medication domain. So we have to capture CM. Here's UBJID, unique subject identified, the combination of study ID, site ID, and subject ID. Sequence number. Okay. Sequence number. You have to derive. Already sequence number standard formula I gave. Standard derivation I give. Same standard derivation you can use it for deriving the sequence numbers. Okay. Next. CMTRT. Reported name of the drug or medicine or therapy. So here exactly what drug he taken, the name of the treatment we have to capture. For example, previously some asthma problems are he taking some extra medication. What is the drug name? That medicine name. That medicine name we have to capture. Some drug X is taking. Then now or else maybe due to adverse event, you got some fever, he took some Dolo. That tablet name, that medicine name we have to capture. Okay, like this directly treatment names will capture in a CMTRT variable. Okay, clear? Next, CMD code. Standardized medication name. Again, same D code is nothing but here dictionary derived code. Remember previously we discussed for adverse events MEDRA dictionary we have. So similarly here also we have a WHO dictionary. So as per WHO dictionary, WHO is nothing but World Health Organization. Okay. As per World Health Organization dictionary, as per this WHO dictionary, what is the meaning of, not the meaning, okay, what is the name for CMTRT? For example, Dolo is there. What is this drug name? As per this WHO dictionary, that name will capture in a CMD code variable. Okay, directly in the raw data set itself, it is they're going to give this one. This information directly can assign the to CMD code variable. Okay. You don't need to manually go and check. You won't check any document here. Okay. So I told you, right, totally 3 dictionaries we are going to witness in SDTM domain. In SDTM, totally 3 dictionaries will come into the pictures. So remember these 3 dictionary names. Okay. One is Medra dictionary. You'll see in AE and domain, MH domain and all. Now the WHO dictionary, you can see in the concomitant medication domain. Next, Lionic dictionary will come. It will come in LP domain. Okay. So remember 3 dictionary names for your interview purpose. It will be useful. Okay. So TRT, TRT is the drug name. The drug medical name is going to capture in a CMD code. Okay. Next, CM dose. Okay. Dose for administration. Dose for administration. So here we have to capture amount of dose. Amount of drug, amount of dose. So how much amount is taking? Is taking 20 mg, 30 mg, or is taking some 10 ml syrup. So the drug amount we have to capture. CM dose unit. Okay, dose units. So exactly amount details will capture here 20, 30, 10. This mg, ml, these units will capture here. Okay. Next. CM dose frequency. Dosing frequency. Dosing frequency per interval. For example, once per day or twice per day. How frequently is taking the dose? Once per week, twice per week. How frequently is taking the dose? The dosing frequency you have to capture. Okay. So one more interesting variable, dose text. Dose description. Same amount of dose only, but in a description form is given. For example, in the ranges is given. For example, subject took a tablet of 10 to 20 mg. Or else it took less than 20 mg tablet. Or else it took the greater than 20 mg tablet. Like this, the given, if the data is available in the form of like this, in the ranges form they given the data, will capture in a text variable, dose text variable. If the given the data amount of dose is given like this 20, 30, the standard numeric numbers if they given will capture in a dose variable, CM dose variable. Okay, here. So that's the difference, CM dose and dose text. Okay, CM dose total. Total daily dose. So in a day, total how much dose is taking? For example, is taking the 10 mg tablet twice per day. Twice means 2 times. So 10 plus 10. So he's taking 20 mg. In a day, total 20 mg is taking. This total amount will capture in the CM dose total variable. Okay. Now CM route. Route of administration. So in which route is taking? Is taking orally, or is intravenous injections is taking? Or else is taking some nozzle drops, Chronos, CM route of drug administration. Okay. Another interesting variable, CM indication. Okay. Indication. So what is the indication here? Why medication was taken? Why subject is taking this medication? I told you, right? There are two scenarios will be there only. Either due to prior medical problems taking the medications, or due to adverse events is taking the medication. That indication details you have to capture it. Why is taking the medication? The details you have to capture it. CM indication there. Okay, here if you mention the adverse event means definitely this subject in adverse event domain there should be a record will be there. Correct? In adverse event domain, he could have what is that adverse event, what that adverse event is taking the medication here. The details will capture in a CM domain. So here the indication is adverse event. Okay. That's the reason this is variable is important. Indication variable, it will indicate why is taking the concomitant medication. Okay, clear? Take some standard variables. Become in every domain. Now, CM category, CM subcategory. Category of medication, subcategory of medication. Category of medication, subcategory of medication. So if any information is the given treatment categorized, for example, subject is taking a couple of treatments. So those treatments, if it is categorized anything, one or two categories they've given, the category information will come. Simple. Some extra information will go to subcategory. Okay. For example, based on all the temperature related tablets. Or as any allergy, skin allergy related tablets. Anything they given in the specific case, that's what in the CRF they categorize anything. So that category information will come in a CM cat variable. Some extra information will go to subcategory. Okay. You can't generalizely give any category name because it is depends on your CRF page. Okay. CM pre-specified. CM occurs. Okay, concomitant medication pre-specified. What is the pre-specified meaning? I told you, right, these two variables will come together, pre-specified and occurrence. Previously also these two variables will come. The values you are going to get simply yes or no only. Correct? So pre-specified means intimated before or not. That's called expected before or not. Expectedness. Expectedness. And occurred or occurrence. Occurred or not. Here also will get yes or no. So we saw already, right, these two variables for each treatment, okay? Particular treatment, it was pre-specified, it was intimated before or. Okay, and the when it was occurred or not, that means particular treatment is taken or not. That occurrence details. Okay. 101 subject is taking the drug X. 101 subject is taking some drug Y and drug Z. So in those, let us assume due to adverse event, they already told you to, you are going, tomorrow you're going to get an adverse event. Tomorrow you'll get a fever. So tomorrow, once you get a fever, you take the Dolo tablet. They're already intimated. Okay. Previously, some asthma problem is taking for that. No one expect the asthma, right? Before. Some drug X, the doctors are already suggested him to take this tablet. Already intimated before. And in those which was occurred or not, he's taking or they gave the Dolo tablet, but he did not get a fever, he did not take the tablet. He got some asthma, they gave a for a drugs by, he took that drug by. He got some asthma, he took the tablet. So it was occurred or not, if it is occurred. So pre-specified is means intimated before. Yes, if not intimated, no. In those which tablet he took it, it was occurred or not. Yes, sir. Okay, so always these two types of variables, pre-specified and occurrence variables will come together. Another two variables like CM stat. Completion status. Okay, so what is the completion status? Not done. Okay, so when you will capture not done, only treatment details are available, remaining details from the subject, if not collected, the status is not done. If not done, you have to write a reason for not done. Reason for not collected. That reason you have to write. Okay, maybe anything. Subject was refused to provide the details. Okay, so when you capture not done, if the details are not completely given, then status is not done. Okay, start dates, end dates are missing. Okay, then your status is not done. If not done, then write a reason. Okay, if CM start is equal to not done, then definitely you have to write a reason. What is the reason why you are not collected the details? Okay, that reason you have to capture. Okay. Next. CM STDTC, CM ENTTC. Again, it's rate concomitant medication. Start date and time. And character data type. Concomitant medication. End date and time. And character. Okay, concomitant medication, start date and time, and then concomitant medication, end date and time. Start date and end date we have to capture. Okay, so for example, subject for fever, he took the tablet for 3 days. So those start dates and end dates. Okay. So for the fever, he took some Dolo tablet. 101 subject took some Dolo. So from when he took the date? For example, 2 days he took the tablet. So this starting date is going to be CMST date. You see? This is going to be your end dates. Okay. Always for dates, you have to follow the same rule. What is that? Your date should be there in a
Character.
It should be there in a character data type and should be there in a standard ISO 860 font. Okay. And when you have start date and end date, can you derive study start date, study end date also? CMSTDY. Concomitant medication, study, start date, concomitant medication, study end date. So study start date going to be derived from the what is standard formula? Remember? Anyone remember the standard formula? How to derive the standard date? Same formula, right? Standard formula. CMSTDY going to be derived based on CMSTDTC and RFSTDT. See, when CMSTD is greater than or equal to RFSTDT, it is CMSTD minus RFSTDT plus 1. If it is less than, just do the minus CMSTD minus RFSTDT. Similarly, every day you are going to derive based on NDDTC and RFSTDT. If your NDDTC greater than or equal to RFSTDT, then you have to do the minus and plus. CMNDTC minus RFSTDT plus 1. If it is less than, just do the plus. Okay, these two are standard formulas. Next. And you have reference time point variables. So you have 5 variables here. Observe here. STRTPT, ENRTPT, STTTPT, ENTPT, and ENR. I'll take a trick to remember these variables. See, whenever you see a word called relative, start relative reference, end relative reference. So if you use a word, if you see the word called relative means you're going to get a observations like before, after, ongoing, like this. If you did not see a relative word, just start reference time point, end reference time point. There you're going to get a dates. Okay. So for start relative reference time point, you will get observations like both before and after reference, both before or after. These values will come. For n activity, you will going to get ongoing details. Let's see a scenario. For example, 101 subject is taking the drug X, 100 mg dose is taken. Start dates and dates, they did not give anything, but they mentioned like it's a prior treatment and it's still ongoing. So this information you have. Okay. See your STRTPT values. Your STRTPT is before, right? Because it's a prior treatment. Your ENRTPT is ongoing. Why? Because still it is ongoing. Okay. When you come to dates, STTPT, ENTPT. STTPT is nothing but screening visit started. Means when the subject first visit was happened, that visit date. When the subject last visit date has happened, that's the ENTPT. If you take an SV domain, okay, if you observe a SV domain, see, when the first visit date was going to be your STTPT, particular subject when the last visit was happened, that's going to be your ENTPT. Same, you have to take SV domain. If you take the first data of unique subject ID, take SVDTC values as a CM STTP value. Last data of unique subject, if you take it, take SVNDTC values as a ENTPT. Okay, clear? That's it. So these are the variables we have in a concomitant medication domain. It looks like so many variables, but it's still easy, simple domain. See one example. Okay. See, what are the variables are there? Study ID, domain, unit subject ID, sequence number, treatment, dose units, frequency, start dates, and okay. So 001 subject is taking an aspirin tablet 100 mg. Frequency once per day. When it's taking, start dates and dates. So first taken, second, third, and seventh, ninth, 002 subject also. He is also taking an aspirin tablets. From first to third year. Okay. 003 subject also is taking 100 mg tablet. First to ninth. Clear? Simple. So what treatment you taken? How much dose units, frequency? See? See, for example, here 1, 2, 3 such study. Subject 1 subject is taking what treatment? Whether it's pre-specified yes or no, it was actual or not, yes sir. Status you have to capture, right? Not done. Maybe details are not collected fully. So status we capture as a not done, then write a reason for not done. Did not ask due to interruption. Means only treatment details available, remaining details may not collected. Then you have to write a status as a not done, then write a reason for not done as well. Okay, clear? That's it. So that's it for the concomitant medication. Clear? Any doubts? Okay. Any questions, anyone? No. Shall I go to, if no doubt, shall I go to next domain? So next some easy domain. SU domain, substance use domain. Substance use. So what this domain will capture? This domain will capture subjects' habits. Is habitual information will capture. Like if subject is habit of smoking habit, alcohol habit, or else habit of taking coffee, tea. So these habitual information, see smoking habit, alcoholic habits. So this information will capture in a substance use domain. Okay. This domain captures if subject is having any following habits like smoking habits, alcohol habits, or any habit of taking coffee, tea. This habitual information will capture. Okay. So what is the structure of the domain? One record per substance type per subject. One record per substance type per subject. Okay. So for each habit, we're going to get one observation. If you have subject a multiple of habits, multiple observations you're going to get. Simple. Okay. What is the topic variable here? What is the topic variable for CM domain? The CMTRT. Now it is SUTRT. Now we saw a concomitant medication. What are the variables we saw? Same type of variables will come here only. Just a treatment name will change. Same treatment, dose units, frequency, total, route, indication, category, subcategories, pre-specified, occurrence, status, reason for not, start dates, end dates. Same type of variables will come. I'll tell you a scenario, okay? You guys can tell what type of variables, what are the observations you are going to get. You can also tell. See, for example, subject have a habit of taking 10 ml of Y. He is taking per week. So this is the information I have. Subject is taking 10 ml of wine, is taking per week. Now tell me, what are the variables, what are the observations? What is SUTRT here? What is the treatment variable here? What is the data info? So SUTRT is wine. It's taking wine only, right? That's the main habit. That habit name will come here. How much dose is taking? SU dose
10 ml,
10. SU dose units
ml,
M. How much frequency? What is the dosing frequency? It's taking once per week, right? Per week. What is the dose form? Wine is in which form?
oral form,
Liquid form, right? What is the route?
oral route,
Orally, will take. Right. Simple. See? You can also tell what are the variables, what are the observations will come. I'll give one more example. Can you tell this time? The subject is taking 2 cups of tea. He is taking 2 times per day. Now tell me what are the variables, what are the observations you can take. Subject is taking 2 cups of tea. 2 times per day.
subtreatment T,
What is SUTRT? T.
T,
Okay. SU dose
2 cups, 2,
2. SU dose units
cups, okay.
SU dose frequency
2 times per day. 2 times per day.
dose form
Liquid
dose route
or
over. Simple, right? Clear, guys? Easy. So can I give the list of variables? What else we have in a substance use domain? Same type of variables. Okay. Let me give the list of variables. Almost what are the variables? Just now we discussed using concomitant medication domain. Same variables will come. Okay. So these are the common variables: study ID, protocol name, name of the study, domain. We are discussing about SU domain, so we have to capture as SU. SUBJ, it's a combination of study ID, site ID, and subject ID. Sequence number, yes, we have to derive the sequence number. Separate. So what is SUTRT here? Substance use treatment. So this is going to be a topic variable. Exactly the habit name we'll capture here. Alcohol or smoking, coffee, tea, the habit name. SU decode standardized substance name. It's not any dictionary name. Instead of capturing any general topic way, general habit name, some standard name if you have, we can capture. Or else if you don't have anything in the data, don't capture. Clear, simple. Category, substance use category. For example, is habit of taking smoking, so comes under tobacco category. Alcohol category, coffee or tea comes under caffeine category. Still you have an extra information, go to subcategory. For example, under tobacco only, it says cigarettes or cigarettes, alcohol or beer or wine. Like this, if extra information is there, will pass into subcategory. Again, pre-specified or occurrence. Pre-specified is nothing but expected before or not. So it is expected before, yes. If not, no. In those habits, which one is occurring? All the habits are occurring, then yes. In one of them is not occurring now, no. Okay, so always these two variables will come together. Another, these two variables also will come together. SU status and reason for not. Substance use completion status. So completion status you have to capture as not done. For example, only SU TRT details are captured, but nothing details they are not collected from the subject. Then you have to mention status is not done. Then write a reason for why you are not collected the habits details from the subject. You have to write a reason. Subject may be denied to provide the information. That subject may be left the site before CR of completion. Any reason. You have to write a reason for not collecting the details. And these variables we know, yes, SU dose, substance use dose, how much? 10 ml, 2 cups of tea, 3 cups of coffee. So the units, those units mean this ml cups and all captured in a units variable. Frequency, dosing frequency. So how frequently is taking? Once per week, twice per week, twice per day, once per day, like that. Dose form, in which form is taking? Liquid form. In which route is taking? Orally, route of administration. Dose text, substance use consumption text in the description form. The data, for example, if they did not mention exactly in a standard number, if they given greater than 20 ml, less than 20 ml, 10 to 20 ml, like this in the form of description, the ranges, if they given the dose amount detail, you have to capture in a dose text variable. Okay. Next, start dates, end date. Obviously, when the habit is started, when the habit is ended. So for all the dates, same thing should be there in character data type and should be there in a standard form. And if you have study start day, study end day, can I derive studies? Sorry, SU, STDTC, SC, and ETC have. From that, I can derive study start day, study end day. SU, STDY, you are going to derive based on SU, STDTC, and RF, STDTC. SC and DY are going to derive based on SC and DTC and RF, STDTC. Same standard formula you have to give. Remember, right formula already? I'm not giving the formula again. So we already discussed couple of times. Okay. Duration, yes. So how many days you have that habit? 30 days, 40 days, 60 days, from last 1 year, from last 2 years, from last 3 years. So that habit, the number of durations you have to capture. Okay. And same reference time points. Start relative reference, end relative reference, start reference time point, end reference time point, end relative reference period. Okay, for start reference period, you will get before or after. For end relative reference, you will going to get ongoing details. S2TPT, ENTPT, you will get a dates. Same example. For example, 101 subject is taking the wine, 10 ml wine is taking. Start dates, end dates, not remember. Clearly, previously is taking, still is continuing. So your STRTPT, so clearly is taking, so it's going to be before. Still is continuing, so here not to be something. STPT, ELTPT. So STPT, it's going to be your start date, particular subject when it was visited, first visit date, when it was last visit date going to be ELTPT. Okay. Okay, let's say a small example also. See, what are the variables we have? Study ID, domain, unique subject ID, sequence, statement, category, subcategory, category, status, reason for not done, dose units, frequency, start date, end date, HTTPT, ENTPT, STRTPT, ENRTPT. See what are the habits you have. For example, 005 subject have two habits, cigarettes and coffee. She's taking cigarettes, comes under tobacco category. He's taking 2 packs per day. He's taking a coffee, 3 cups per day. Okay, like this. Treatment details, category details. See, for example, for this subject, 007 subject, status is not done because we not collected any details. How much dose unit, frequency, these details are not collected. Status they mentioned as a not done. And reason for not done. Maybe subject left the office before CRF completed. Clear? Start dates and end dates. When the particular habit was started and ended. HTTPT, ENTPT. First visit date, last visit date. Okay. STRTPT, ENRTPT. So before or on, still it is ongoing. Okay. Clear? Some easiest domain is SU domain. Clear? That's it. So there are the variables we have in a substance use domain. Okay. No questions. So that's it for today for substance use and content application. We'll move to the project. So completed your projects. Anyone sent a mail? MH domain and DS domain. That's it. Only 2 people sent. Okay, Manasa. So what is this? MH domain. Okay. Manasa. Oops.
Yeah, Sudarshan.
Okay. Tell me what you check.
Yeah, in the log, I check whether the program runs correctly or not.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Values.
same. I'm getting the form. Yeah.
What about values?
Values I'm getting, Sudarshan.
You are getting, but those are correct or not? See, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So you have a observe here. They told that what is MH domain, medical history domain.
Medical history. Yeah.
Okay, you have a data in it, 3 different data sets.
Yeah.
DM, PDH, and MH. In the 3 different data, you have a data. Correct?
Yeah. Sudarshan.
Observe here.
Mhm.
MH. What is happening? There you have only, I can see only one term. Child NB. What about other terms? See.
Yeah, please wait. Please wait. Oh, sorry, Sudarshan. Not for you, I said.
Okay. Fine. See here. So DM raw data. So in the DM raw data, in GM data, what is your term variable? Child labor. CHELB. You observe here, first of all, the problem is in the given data, child bearing potential. It's a numeric variable, correct?
Yeah.
How can you assign to a character variable? MS term is a character variable, right?
Which term is equal to JP? Yes.
That's okay. Maybe you assign as a, I can see you mentioned in a double quotes. So it is taken child labor. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let it be. It will be child labor only. The problem is, you observe here, You got only child labor details. What about other details? See, you have one more raw data set is.
Yeah, Sudarshan, I thought, like, if, I started the condition, right? If tremor is equal to 1. So lastly, I gave that child B not equal to, then it is overwriting whatever the values we are getting, right? So that's what I asked you yesterday, whether I have to merge, both the 3 sets or, set option I have to use.
Set option only you have to do it, not here. Okay.
Okay.
Even if you did not give this one also. So girl, you're not supposed to set the 3 input data sets. Okay, output
Oh.
data set you can set it.
Okay.
Because the output data set, you know what variables you have. Standard variables you keep it. Those
Okay.
variables, because what is the set condition? All the input data
That
set,
means it will get into the.
both the input data set
correct
have the
data
same type of variables. Correct?
Okay.
Okay. Let us assume not taking BM domain. Or you take M. Which one is bigger? Okay, let us take PDH. Okay. I'm taking in the PDH one. While you're taking the PDH also. So what are the things you are writing? You are writing the code in the way. I'm trying to tell that what you write is wrong. Okay.
Oh,
See.
okay.
So for PDH, okay, for MH, you mentioned MH conditional. You are not mentioned here. Okay, let it. So I'm writing the code up to here only. Let's see what is happening. PDH. Observe the PDH. Is the PDH data, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What are the things they're given? See, if TREMO is
TREMO.
1, your term is rest tremor. If rigid 1, it should be rigidity. Brady 1 is a Brady's claim. Like this. So this subject have a multiple medical history problems, correct? If you take one subject only, you take any subject. Let us assume one subject only, you take it. Just like 102 subject alone. So this 102 subject alone, how many medical problems they have?
1, 2.
Tremor is not there, rigidity only there. Rigidity is there, Brady is there, force gain is there. Huh? Correct. These are conditions satisfying, right?
Yeah.
You can see wherever ones are there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Even though here you have opsy, delicious, deletions. See 1. So you have multiple terms. Maybe 1 or 3 to 4 it is there. Correct?
Yeah.
When I run your code, input data set you have 105 observation. In output also it's showing only 105 observations. See, if you take a unique subject ID, 10 subject, it is showing us only deletions. This 10 subject have multiple terms, right? You have multiple medical problems, but in output data set you are showing us only one medical problem. Why? Why it is coming only one? Why not other? What is happening? Every time you're checking the condition, you're creating the term variable.
Yeah.
Again, you're checking the condition, creating the term variable. If the first one satisfied, even second one also satisfied, what will happen? Second one will
override the first one.
Third one will override the fourth one. That's the reason last one is overriding. See, mostly you'll get a values like deletions only. Deletions are the last one, other psychotic symptoms.
Yeah,
Only
auditory.
mostly these two only will get it. See deletions, other symptoms, deletions, only these values only will get. One subject will get only one record only. You won't get multiple terms. So what you have to write, every time when the condition is satisfied, it has to create as a separate output, separate observations in it, correct? Then write
Okay.
output statement.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, Sudarshan.
Then that what going to happen. Okay. Then do you have to write like this. So when condition is satisfied, so this term will create as a separate observation. When this condition is satisfied, it's going to create as a separate variable, separate observation in the output address. Clear?
Okay.
So this is how you have to write.
Okay.
We'll show you the difference in output. Then 1 second, let me complete.
Okay.
Okay. Now run your code. See. Now for your input data set, you have 105 observations. Now see showing 646 observations. Check the output data set now.
Yeah, all are coming now.
For 102 subject alone, how many terms are there? There are 6
5 or
terms
6.
are
Yeah,
there.
6.
The rigidity, gradient, deletions, all the 6 terms are coming.
Yeah, Sudarshan.
Okay. So this is how you have to program.
Okay.
Till it is not completed. Other variables also for same term. If you observe here, for a same term, you can give it there itself. What is the start date? For example, OPSC, what is you give? This is the start date, right?
Yeah.
This term, this is the term. This is the start date.
Okay.
You don't need to write again one more statement because one here, again you don't write other output statement. If you write other output statement, what going to happen? But this is the term. There's a one more observation will create. But what we want for the same term, we need same category. What is the body fees? What is the start date? What is the end date?
Yeah.
In the same line you need. So that's the reason you have to write it here only. At a time,
Okay.
it will, condition it will say it will create as a separate observation.
Okay.
Clear? Same way. For
Yeah,
example,
okay,
this is equal to 1. The start dates you have to write it here only.
Okay.
Okay. Even the categories also. For example, category. What is the OPSC category? When OPSC is equal to 1, what is the category? This category name, you'll write it here only. Simple. So when OPSC is equal to 1, what is the term? What is the start date? What is the category?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. Okay, Sudarshan.
Even for body disease was different. Okay, maybe body disease was based on the term again. Maybe body disease only one thing is there. After that also you can also after this statement was you are executed, this data set you created, then you apply body disease. Okay, wherever the body is equal to 1, you will get it in those terms, those body systems.
Okay.
Okay, then after that in another steps you'll write it. Okay, it's ongoing or not.
Oh. Got it, Sudarshan.
Clear? So this is how if you program, it was easy for you. Okay. Now later, now you created one data set for this one. You write all these things, you create one data set, mh_1.
Yeah,
From
for
the PDFs.
PDH, yeah,
From the PDS, you have to repeat again for another MH and again another for DM. Okay,
okay,
then you set now. When
okay,
you set, what going to happen? For example, here one subject in the final output data set. Understand meaning of set and merge. Okay.
okay,
So you got start dates, categories. Now only it is coming everything. See here, for example, 102 subject have 6 terms. When you derived from the 101 subject have some XX term, 101 subject from the XX term. So this is your image term variable. So this is from the data set one. For example, let us assume this is one data set, correct? Just now you derived from the PDH.
yeah,
Now again from the another raw data set, what is called MH.
DM.
Let us assume from the MH raw data set, when you derive, you will get a few more image terms, correct? 101 subject, here some YY, only one term only, let us assume. Okay. From the DM, when you derive, here also you have some terms. 101 subject, some ZZ. Now what is the final output supposed to come? XX, YY, ZZ. Total
For MH term, Unix, for the subject ID 101, all the MH terms I have to get it.
all MH terms supposed to come, right?
4, yeah,
So 2 plus 1 plus 1. Total 4.
4 observations, yeah,
That to 4, how you want? So like this you want, 1 by 1. First MH term, let us assume. Next YY. Next Z. So how can you get all these 3? If you merge or if you set, which one I have to do?
set,
I have to do the set.
yeah.
Why I'm not using merge?
If we merge means, in the 101 place, side by side will come, right? It is not a vertical way it will show.
Correct. See, whenever you merge, okay, side by side it will come. It's a horizontal way of merging.
Horizontal way, yeah.
Okay, here term 1, term 2, term 3. If it's like this, if you need a term 1, term 2, term 3,
then we can merge it, yeah.
then we can merge it. When you want one side, one by one, we have to use the set.
Set option. Okay.
That's the reason we have to set.
Okay.
Okay, for example, you have some information was here. For example, here term details are there. Here you have start dates are there. Here you have end dates are there. That is consider.
Okay.
When we want all the details, all the together, start date, end date, that time you merge. By taking Unix subject as a common variable, when you merge, wherever the Unix subject is matching, those start dates and end dates will come to output address. That time you have to do the merge. Clear?
Yeah, okay, Sudarshan.
So don't copy paste whatever the given in the
Okay.
specification. Understand, okay, what is the, why I was explaining what is the term meaning, why I was explaining what is the start date meaning. So there should be a connection, right? Every term have a start date, every term has a category, every term has a body system.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to check with your data. Take one subject, the same subject details with final output data that is coming or not. You are not supposed to miss one data also.
Okay.
But the main intention of SDTM domain is in the raw data set, whatever the information is given, that all the information you have to capture in SDTM, final output data set. You are not supposed to trim it, you are not supposed to miss it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, Sudarshan.
So do the changes and come again.
Yeah, for this DS also, I did the same mistake. I will resend it to you
Okay,
once I was
complete
done
and
with the
send
new,
me.
yeah.
Mahabu? You also did the same way. I don't see any output statements.
Not required. I have done same like whatever she had done, like that only I have done.
That's it. Okay. Write output statement, create again. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Do the changes and send me again.
Okay.
Others? What about your projects? Deepa, no. Sorry, Ashok. What happened, Ashok? You're not submitting anything? Srinath? Ram? Dharma, Swami. So this weekend you have Saturday, Sundays. Okay. Monday I'll review all your codes again from everyone. Okay. So we are already done most of domains. Okay. Interventions, events, category domain C. AE, disposition, MH. All this we discussed. Okay. Concomitant medication. So whatever we discussed till date, so complete, sit this weekend and complete and come tomorrow. Come on Monday. Okay, fine. And guys, Deepa, Srinath, Shok, Swami, is it fine?
Fine, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's no use of it. If you just come and listen the classes and go. If referring the notes is not enough, you have to complete the project. Okay. I won't leave you guys without completing the project. You will extend your training. If you do not complete your training and complete your project. Okay. So sit and do the project. If you doubt, you can call me or you can ask me. Okay then. We'll catch up on Monday. Thank you.